We will be presenting our skit today on Jim Elliot and his mission work among the Orca Indians. The 4:30 contact never came. Nate's watch had stopped ticking at 3:12 p.m. But Marge refused to believe the worst. Perhaps the radio transmitters had broken down. It was a sleepless night as she prayed and thought of the unthinkable. Early the next morning, Johnny Keenan was in the air flying over Palm Beach. His report back to Marge was grim, a report that Marge relayed unto Elizabeth Elliot. Johnny had found the plane on the beach. All the fabric is stripped off. There's no sign of the fellows. The 5 missionaries involved in Operation Orca were all what might be termed junior missionaries. Nate Saint, a pilot working under Mission Aviation Fellowship, was the most experienced, having served in Ecuador for 7 years. The others only had 2 or 3 years of experience each. Roger Gugary, Jim Elliot, Keith Fleming, and McCullough. Jim Elliot had graduated from Wheaton College in 1949, and his single-minded enthusiasm to reach a South American Indian deeply influenced Pete Fleming, a graduate of the University of Washington. In 1952, they left together for Ecuador, both still single, though that would soon change. The missionaries pored over data relating to the orcas and encounters with outsiders. For centuries, the Orca Indians had been the subject of hair-raising stories. Oil drillers, Spanish conquistadors, Catholic priests, robber hunters had all been recorded of Orca kills. Dozens, perhaps hundreds, had been killed. The most recent publicized killing was that of 8 Shell employees losing their lives at the hands of this most unfriendly tribe.
What a glorious victory it would be for such a tribe to be converted to Christianity!
God had forced plans to social as far as tribe first. The first breakthrough came nearly 2 years later, on September 19, 1955, as Nate Saint flew over Orca territory in a single-engine Papa Pemba. He spotted for the first time an Orca village. In the weeks that followed, regular visits to the neighbors began. As he was at the control, one of the other missionaries would drop gifts, including shekels, knives, clothing, and livestock pictures of himself, shouting Orca greetings learned from Zaina, an Orca woman living outside the tribe. One occasion while circling above, Nate used a rope to lower a bucket containing gifts. As he was excited to pull it back up, filled with gifts from the orcas, a live parrot, peanuts, and a smoked monkey tail. This response was taken as a genuine sign of friendship. Tuesday, January 3rd, and the alarm clocks rang before 6 a.m. The adrenaline was flowing as the men began to prepare. The apprehension of their wives could not be described.
Let's go!
It was a busy day as Nate flew in the missionaries and the equipment.
We're landing!
The next day, things began to happen. In the morning, 3 orcas suddenly appeared out of the jungle from across the river. Jimmy waded out to meet them, and a friendly exchange took place. They accepted gifts and appeared to be at ease with their host.
Yes. You, yes.
Amiga.
The next day was an uneventful day, but on the fourth day, the missionaries were restless and anxious for something to happen, wondering if their visitors had forgotten them. Nate decided to fly over the orca village, which appeared to be deserted. On the way back, he spotted a band of orcas en route to Palm Beach. "That's it, guys, they're on the way," he shouted.
That's it, guys! They're on the way!
At 1:30 p.m., Nate made his scheduled radio contact with Constantly contacted her again at 4:30. The 4:30 contact never came. Suddenly, the secrecy barrier was down. Word spread rapidly. Missionaries and government officials organized a search party. The story was of news flyers and people all over the world waiting. On Wednesday, 2 bodies were sighted from the air, and on Friday the search team reached the site. The ground party pulled 4 badly deteriorated bodies from the river. Some still had palm spears sticking through their clothing. From personal belongings, they identified Jim, Pete, Rod, and Nate. Ed McCully's body apparently had been washed away. There was a somber scene. The darkening sky indicated that a dark storm would soon be upon them. Hurriedly, the missionaries dug a shallow grave. As the rain came down in sheets, Frank Drive offered a quick primitive prayer.
Still it gets low.
Jim's journal expresses his belief that mission work was more important than life. He said, "He is no fool who gives what he cannot keep to gain what he cannot lose." Despite the trauma that ended Operation Aka, the Akas themselves were not forgotten. Jim left a legacy that burned in the hearts of his family. His son and sister later returned to the Aka village, where the redemptive power of the gospel radically transformed the village. Several of the men who helped kill Jim and his friends became Christians. One of them gave his testimony at a meeting. He counted on his fingers and said, I have killed 12 people with my spear, but I did that when my heart was black. Now Jesus' blood has washed my heart clean, so I don't live like that anymore. God's love radically changed his life. He is no fool who gives what he cannot keep to gain what he cannot lose. Jesus said, whoever wants to save his life will lose it. Whoever loses his life for me will find it. There's no such thing as a wasted life when you waste it on Jesus.